Some important news today from the Tuscaloosa District Attorney's Office regarding those facing murder charges. WVUA 23's Gracie Johnson joins us now from the newsroom with that story. Gracie.
Tamika, Hayes Webb told us today that the amount of bond for a person charged with murder is going to be much higher from now on.
For years, the maximum recommended bond for someone charged with murder was $150,000. District Attorney Hayes Webb told us today that he often heard from folks who thought that was way too low.
Frequently people, and I certainly understood the upset, they would say, hey, look, there's a $1.5 million bond on a trafficking case, but only a $100,000 or $150,000 bond on a murder. How does that happen? Right? And so I think that this was intended to say, hey, murder is at least as dangerous as trafficking, right? And so the bond amount ought to at least be the equivalent of that.
Webb says not every murder charge will get the maximum bond amount, but it gives the courts the option of increasing the bond amount if the judge believes the person charged presents a danger to the community.
The Alabama Supreme Court adopted the recommendation of the Criminal Rules Committee to increase the maximum bond on murders to $1.5 million. And so it was done not by district attorneys, but rather by the Alabama Supreme Court at the request of and by vote of the Alabama Criminal Rules Committee, whose members are appointed by the Alabama Supreme Court.
Hayes Webb also told us today that he is concerned about the recent crimes involving minors. His office handles all cases involving those who are 17 years old and younger.
We are now assigning a second assistant district attorney to juvenile court to help out there to combat these issues in the courtroom. So, I want people to know, that again, as I talk about tools, that we are going into our toolbox and utilizing everything we possibly can to help make this community as safe as possible.
Hayes Webb says that his office checks arrest records every day to see if someone free on bail has committed another crime, and if so, their bond can be revoked. Live and local, Gracie Johnson, WVUA 23 News.